We are here again for Sports Edition. West Nile's ambassador Andama Moses, the great sports messiah, is my name. We shall be going up to that time where we shall be signing off officially. But I want to welcome whoever is following us and has patiently been waiting for us. As you enjoy this program, we appreciate and thank you so much. Masindi, actually right now the weather is very, very, very good, and don't get scared when you are coming towards Masindi. And also, there is a fun within Masindi town, in the heart of Masindi. It is very busy since Airtel Kitara Football Club is also playing. That's in Barara. So if you're a Kitara fan outside there, it is still 90 minutes. So that's how Masindi stands right now. And I'm here with my colleague, that's none other than Yaseri. He will introduce for you his name, his title, and reason as to why we are here. So what you have to do is just keep on following us. You're welcome, sir.
Thank you so much. And
Yes.
as you've been, you've already introduced me. I'm Kangao Yeseri, and I'm also attached to Masindi Def FC. I am the head coach, but I also double as the secretary of the club. And I want to take this opportunity to send my greetings to all the deaf community in Masindi, and everyone and all the viewers out there who have been waiting for the show. Just stay tuned, we have a lot in store.
Thank you very much. That's Yeseri, the head coach for the people, that's the deaf people here in the Masindi district. He is also the secretary, right? And I think he has very many positions, and that is all him. So we shall be pushing on. As we told you some time back, they have organized and they have a national event which is going to take place here in Masindi, and preparations, I hope they're on high gear. He will be the one to tell us what exactly where they have reached and what they have on table for you right now. So deaf people who are actually outside there, it is unfortunate that you will not be knowing what is ongoing, but next time I think we shall come with an interpreter who shall be in position to interpret to you what exactly is ongoing, and you will be in position to also enjoy the edition of this sport. So yes, sir, straight to the points, inaccurate. You told us some time back you have organized, you are actually planning to organize a national event that is first of its kind here in Masindi. And could you please tell us how far you have reached and the preparations?
Yeah, thank you so much. Well, to begin with, I want to let everyone and out there know this, that I am the secretary of the club, but also the head coach. But it has always been my desire to come along with the chairperson of the club, who is a deaf person also, and that is Muhammadi Matovu. I think most of you know this person, those who are within Masindi district.
He was supposed to be with us here, right?
He was supposed to be with us here, but even on the first show, he was supposed to be with us, but for some reason, he's also a very busy man. He's committed.
Yeah.
The first time he had some unavoidable circumstances that caught him. And then today, he really confirmed, and we were supposed to come, but just 30 minutes to the show, he gave me a WhatsApp video call, sending apologies to all the viewers, because he was caught up somewhere and he was traveling from some long distance. So he said, again, he's very sorry, but he said he really trusts me. I will convey all the information and all his apologies to all of you viewers.
Okay.
Now, that put aside, back to the preparations of the game. Nothing has changed. The tournament is still coming, and it is really coming at a very fast rate. There is just one small adjustment that we have made that, Mr. Moderator, I want to really, on behalf of the deaf community, we want to let the whole world to know that the tournament officially was supposed to take place in May, just next month.
Yes.
But it has been postponed. And it is not Masindi that has postponed, it is not the local government that has postponed, but it is the body that controls the football for the deaf. It is called UDFA.
Yes.
Yeah. Uganda Deaf Football Association. They have postponed it from May. Now they have pushed it to September, but this year.
Yes.
2 reasons for that. Number one, by this time, April, we ought to have had all the clubs to have registered, because there is this annual subscription fee and then there is this membership fee. Before you are allowed to participate in this national event, there is some money you are supposed to pay. For us, Masindi, we are required to pay 200,000. But so many clubs, again, have failed. Actually, by we waited up to almost halfway, April, and I'm telling you, the turn-up of the clubs was still not very impressive. So then, as the governing body, UDFA sat down and then they were thinking, okay, so what shall we do? Shall we go with these few clubs or should we give in some more time? What should we do? Okay. Then they had a meeting and then the decision was, let's give these clubs more time. Because it's also sweeter if we allow more clubs to come. Then the competition is really, really, really serious and it has life.
Yes.
But also the second reason why it got postponed, it had to do with something that happens all over the whole world. The month of September is an international month for celebrating. It is a deaf day, an international deaf day.
Okay.
Now, during September, many things take place. Like, for example, they choose 1 week in September where all these celebrations take place. There is deaf awareness, allowing people to learn much about the life of the deaf people, to help them to understand how deaf people communicate, how do they react to situations, and how if you come in touch with a deaf person, what should be your expectations, stuff like that.
Yes.
So, and during this week, there is deaf awareness, there are games and sports there. So, UDFA sat, then they said, okay, since we are postponing, the decision is to postpone, why don't we then send this tournament to the month of September, so that then we emerge the celebrations together with the tournaments, then so that the entire month of September can be very busy. Yes. So for those 2 reasons, that's why UDFA made a decision and then they postponed it for September, from May to September.
Okay.
So for any people that have gotten who have gotten inconvenienced because of that postponement, again on behalf of UDFA, though I'm not the spokesperson of that body, we are very sorry. We apologize also on behalf of Masindi Deaf FC. That is one update that has happened. But it also gives us some ample time for training.
Yeah.
I am telling you, there right now, the way you hear in Premier League that it is a pre-season, they call it pre-tour, pre-season,
Yeah.
The way clubs first go out, they travel.
That's pre-season tour.
Pre-season tour. Many deaf clubs, I'm telling you, they are doing that. Those who are financially stable.
Okay.
Like, for example, we had one called Sun City in Kampala. They traveled to Kenya and they played some deaf team in Kenya. And the good news is it hammered 3-1.
Hey.
So we, as Uganda, we took the glory.
It was an achievement.
It was a big achievement. And then there is also another team called Kawempe, Deaf FC. It also traveled to Kenya. It played another team, but unfortunately, the results were the other way around.
Why would they prefer playing in Kenya than other areas? Is it because it is near?
Yes, it is near, but also Kenya is a bit more advanced when it comes to deaf football compared to the other East African countries.
I understand.
Our Uganda, we are somehow trying, but it is also still not below
standard.
Yeah, the concerned organs have not yet properly sponsored the thing. It is still at its primitive stage. But those clubs that finally get good sponsors, they are raising their necks above all these challenges, and they are making it up to those international levels, trying to have those friendlies.
Okay.
Masindi, we are thinking about it so much because our biggest challenge, just as you know,
finance,
is Mr. Money. So at the best, what we are doing is to organize friendlies on the local level within Masindi. Like, for example, last month we traveled to, Chatiri?
Yes, I know.
When you reach Chatiri, in front past the trading center of Chatri, there is
Nyakabali.
Yeah,
Mile
in front.
17.
So then there is where we branched it. Then we attacked a certain village called Imboira.
Yeah, I understand. There, I know that place.
So we found a very good club there called Imboira FC for the hearing.
Hey.
Very tough team. It is full of allures. Very strong.
They've played with those people who here.
Yes. And we drew 1-1. We secured the draw.
That was funny.
Yeah.
Those are active guys.
Yes, very tough.
Actually, Mboira Football Club has been among those big clubs, strong teams in Mboira sub-county. Actually, it is a Paris team.
Yeah.
And it has been one of the biggest clubs in Mboira sub-county. I've been there. That's my sub-county. Yes.
So Mboira, we visited it and we drew 1-1. And those boys, they really liked the spirit of the deaf people, how they played. Actually, they told me as the head coach that what they expected is not what they saw.
Yes.
They thought maybe being deaf, they will just be playing as if they are mentally ill or what.
And humiliate you seriously.
But I'm telling you, the boys put up a very strong resistance fight. Yeah. And so that was very good.
Yeah.
So we are expecting, the head coach of Mboira told me that they are planning, they will also pay us a visit in Masindi. A return league. So because of finances, we are limited in finances, we are just organizing within, the friendlies within.
Yeah.
At some point we shall also host Hoima, we shall also travel to Hoima, like that.
Okay.
And then the other nice update is that early this week, actually yesterday on Monday, we as we in the process, we are organizing, we are preparing, trying to fundraise here and there, trying to make sure we bring so many people on board, especially those ones who can give us a hand. So we went and we dropped some documents in Kinyara Sugar Factory. And we were requesting if we can work together with them as partners. They responded so well. Actually, yesterday, the PRO of Kinyara, Aldon Walukamba, Mr. Aldon Walukamba, he drove and then he came and he delivered some supplies. And okay, I don't know if the producer can show some of those photos, but he came and he visited our offices of the Masindi Deaf FC offices, which is located near African Quarters. We are not so far away from Masindi Miracle Center Church.
Yes.
That's where our headquarters are, our offices. So he drove and then he visited us, and he brought us some very good gifts, very good supplies.
What were those?
Okay. Number one, he gave us 4 new balls. That was very excellent.
Yes.
Because at the moment, we actually, as the entire club, we only had 1 ball. And it was also very old. So you can imagine.
From 1 to 4.
From now 1 to 4. To the deaf level, that is a big achievement.
True.
And also, they delivered 10 cartons of water. So that was wonderful, because that is something all football players know, that it is inevitable on the pitch. We need water. And especially if you're playing in hot sun. And if this tournament that is going to happen, we play from morning, especially here at group stages. You can have 3 games in a day. Very early in the morning, like at 9, then one at 2, and then much later in the evening. So the boys will get dehydrated so much.
We understand.
So water, 10 cartons of water, it's a very good.
And the 4 balls.
Yeah, 4 balls. And then also they gave us some caps. Yes. I don't know if the producer can bring my cap there.
Yes, you have to put on it.
Yeah, they brought some caps, especially for the board members to put on, the chairperson, the secretary, so that we can really look nice as we are preparing for this tournament. So we were so happy for these deliveries.
A round of applause to Kinyara Sugar Factory.
Yeah, Kinyara Sugar Factory.
I think this is one of the social corporate responsibilities.
Yes.
They giving back to the community.
Yes.
Or it was just a special arrangement.
Yeah, I don't know, but I think it is perhaps part of that, giving back to the community.
Yeah.
But to me, it is so special, especially if they choose to help persons with disabilities. It's really, really, really so special.
True.
Because the abled ones, they usually have so many people who are helping them. I always see Balaam is always there for them. The MPs, they are always there for them. Up to now, we had not yet gotten any sponsor. Really, we were struggling on our own. Even last time when we went to Gulu, I am telling you, we had to just sit down and put our heads together to raise even transport, food, what. This is a very inexpensive thing to make it, to travel with a team.
But we have very many people, organizations, companies within the district here. We have some individuals who are well off.
Yeah.
Have we ever tried to approach them?
Like who?
We have some people, bourgeoisies within Masindi town here.
Yeah, okay, maybe perhaps this could be an opportunity for anyone, if you're out there and you're watching this program.
Yes.
And you're really interested in supporting persons with disabilities, the deaf persons in particular, because this is a deaf club, you are most welcome. You can come on board, and then we shall be so happy to work with you.
Yeah.
But at least at the moment, you're right. Even me, I've had some names.
Yes.
Balaam has always been there supporting the youths who are the able-bodied. I've even heard of this FUFA representative in Masindi. Mr. Rogers.
Rogers Arali.
Yeah.
Maybe Amukama is even coming as a MP.
Okay, yeah.
Yes, he's coming, there's no doubt.
Yeah. And,
yes. We have people like Beckham. They can support. Those
Beckham
people, when
Enterprise.
you approach them, yes, Beckham Enterprise.
Yeah.
They can. Those people are soccer lovers.
Yeah.
They always support people at home when they are approached. So I hope they are following us. And if they come out and help deaf people who are vulnerable like this, it will be a great achievement, I think.
Very good, because as I've again mentioned, to travel with a team, it is a very costly thing. Even if it was just Hoima, the way Sikitara traveling from there, they come here. You have to take them to a hotel to eat.
Definitely.
They must drink. They must have accommodations. They must drink water. You need first aid in case of any injuries. You need all those things. People fall sick. Wow. So for Kinyara, we are so happy with you. We didn't get any finances from them, but I mean, those supplies they gave us, that is money. Because those things, you never pick them from the shop for free.
True.
So we are so happy. Thank you so much, the PRO for Kinyara, Mr. Aldon Walkamba.
Yes. That is very good, actually. Kinyara, we appreciate you for the hand you have given out to the deaf people. I think if very many people outside there come and embrace and emulate Kinyara, like how they are doing, it will actually be very good to our own team here, Masindi Deaf United FC, right?
Yes.
I call it right, Masindi United. Is
Yeah,
it Masindi?
Masindi Deaf FC.
Masindi Deaf FC.
Yeah, and I don't know, Mr. Moderator, if it's allowed, if anyone wants to perhaps contact the management of Masindi Deaf FC, if I can drop my contacts.
Of course, you have to.
Okay.
Yes, in case of support, what? Financial support.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Someone can contact me on 0, that is if you're within Uganda. 0 if you're outside, 0 represents +256, then 77 20 75 81 6. In case if it is coming in form of mobile money, the names will come as Kangao Yeseri.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kangao Yeseri, in form of mobile money.
Yeah.
But in physical approach?
Yeah, in physical approach, if you can send a text message, or
maybe others may prefer bank account.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Yeah, you are right.
You have also to give them your bank account.
For the club.
For the club, yes, if you have.
Yeah, I have it, but unfortunately I didn't come with my papers. And
next time I think you have to come with, and then serve them as well.
Yeah.
So that is it. Kangao has actually given us update on how far they have reached with the preparation, and he was trying to give us feedback on how Kinyara came out to support them amidst other people who are within here.
Yeah.
So I think what Kinyara has done is really very great, and It is a very big achievement to our deaf team here in Masindi. That one away, since now the tournament has been pushed up to September, I think it is going to give you much space, much time to prepare yourself. And I don't know whether you also allowed to go in transfer market to buy players.
Yes, that's something I forgot. Yes, this is a league. This is a football club. There's some rules apply. It's just a few rules that change. Like especially the referee, the center referee doesn't simply use a whistle because they will not hear. He also uses a corner flag, a brightly colored flag.
They don't use whistle?
No.
Because they don't hear?
They don't hear. Even if you whistle, the man will just continue. But besides that, the other rules apply the same way like the hearing. So we also have a big need of signing nice players. I'm telling you, Mr. Moderator, those clubs that have gotten sponsors, especially from around Kampala and its metropolitan areas, they have very good sponsors, and that's why they are able to afford those international tours.
Yes.
And that's why even they can have. By the way, they buy players from outside Uganda.
Yes.
They go to Kenya. They buy nice strikers, nice defenders, nice midfielders, keepers, and even they sometimes go to Tanzania. They go to Congo. They go to Rwanda. So whenever they spot a very skilled player, whether within or outside, they just put the money and they bring. Now, as Masindi, we are very handicapped financially.
Yes.
Now that puts us at a disadvantage. Although last time as I was here, I told you that before qualifying for the National Challenge Cup for the deaf, you must first of all go for, we call it Western Deaf League. Now this Western Deaf League, we could say, acts like the big league. The big league, you have to play the big league. Once you qualify, I think they pick the first three, then they go. And then in the Super League, the Uganda Premier League, they demote or they relegate the last three. Now for us also, we play for what we call the Western Deaf League. And then they take the best two or best three. Then they get promoted now we qualify to play this Uganda National Deaf Challenge Cup.
Okay.
So again, we are calling upon any good-hearted person, any volunteer who is willing to work with Masindi Deaf FC. Please, you can come and contact me or contact any board members. We have Muhammad Matovi, is our chairperson. This man, most of the Masindi community knows him. He works at Family Spirit. He's a very skilled welder also. That's the reason why he keeps on missing these shows.
I understand.
Though I really, really desire that he comes here.
Yeah.
Because he trusts that I will deliver the information, but I also feel safe if the chairperson is here.
True.
Yeah, I will always be willing
to
interpret. I respect that protocol.
Okay. Thank you. Actually, as a coach of Masindi Deaf FC, I know you have been with your players for long and you have at least monitored and studied the weaknesses and the strengths in your team. If you are to go maybe in the transfer market, what are you mostly going to focus on?
Mostly in the defense.
Yes.
My defense has very serious issues. Okay, I don't know if exposing this, other deaf clubs will hear and then they punish me for that. But to answer you directly, I have issues in the defense. I don't have number 2.
Yes.
I don't have number 4, number 5. I still have issues there. Number 3, yes, he tries. And then I have a very good number 6. Excellent number 6. I have a very good number 9.
Yes.
I have a very good number 7, but I don't have 11 completely. I have a very good also number 8, but I don't have 10.
Yes.
So that is the situation. I don't have 5, I don't have number 5, I don't have number 2, I don't have 11, and I don't have 10. So if I was to get money, I'm telling you, I would go for those numbers first.
So do you believe by the time you are going to play that tournament in September, you would have addressed that issue, or still because of finance challenges you may go with the available players?
If the financial status quo remains the same, I will present the team the way we are. However, if it changes, then we shall have some very good signings. I have already spotted, together with my chairperson and the other, Daphne. By the way, Daphne is the treasurer of the club. Most of you know her, Daphne Pamela. She's a very brown, deaf girl. So the board members, I have already spotted the players I want, but it is Mr. Man is still lacking. So let's wait and see. We still have enough time from now up to September. Anything can happen. Yeah.
Okay. So that is actually a very good update from the coach.
Yeah, but sorry to intervene. But also, besides the signing, lacking money for signing, also the other very serious issue usually that comes is the feeding. Because remember, since this is a tournament, and we shall play it constantly until the final, you need the team to be gathered in one place. The way you see Kitara coming to play, they all come in a bus and they all sleep together, they eat together. That's also, even us, how that's also we do. So we need food. I need to feed these people. And these are boys.
Yeah, true.
You know how also boys we can eat. So that's also requires a very serious financial attention. Yeah. And then also, maybe the other, for the sake of my viewer, this is the jersey.
Yes.
For Masindi Def FC. It's just that the camera was far, but the logo here on the badge, it clearly indicates Masindi Def FC. Yeah. And it's a very nice jersey.
Yeah, you can see. It's a nice one.
Even the pants, I didn't come with them. Of course, I can't be in the pants for the show, but come September, you look at it. But since, of course, if there is anyone who is willing to perhaps contribute in terms of a jersey,
yes,
we are also very welcoming of it, because I mean, if you have one jersey and if the tournament comes, especially this one, a tournament of September, where in a day you are having 3 matches, if you use the same jersey in the morning, and then assuming it rained,
yes,
and then people are falling, you can imagine again playing in the same jersey again at 2, and then later in the evening, it becomes a big challenge. Yeah, but if clubs have more than one jersey, like those rich clubs in Kampala, it's nice to change.
So for a moment, you only have this color blue?
Yeah, we have this color blue.
And you will prefer to have like how many sets of different colors?
If possible, minimum 3.
3. For
the sake of the tournament coming up in September. So that if in the morning we have one, we can change for another one at 2, and then we can change for another one in the evening. Now, so that then it gives us time to be washing. Yeah, this first one we used.
These things of wash and wear is not allowed.
Yeah, wash and wear, sometimes it brings problems to the players. Yes. So, sometimes some shots, when you put them on, really, when it is soaked with water, it has the tendency of gripping the skin, or even you might run as it is falling.
Yes, true, I understand. Yeah. Like this one, I can see it is a very good material, and it is original. Yeah. So, like a fan, if I want to buy it, where can I find it? You can sell it outside to any fan, and at how much can it go?
Okay. Now, to be honest and sincere,
yes,
at the moment, we didn't have, due to the scarcity of funds, we don't have any extra. However, it's a very good point you have raised.
Yes.
I will forward it to the rest of the board members.
Yes.
We digest it, we look at it, we brainstorm on it, and then we come up with conclusions, because that's another very excellent way of fundraising.
It could be one of the income generating source.
Absolutely. I'd never thought of that, by the way. But thank you so much. I will forward it to my chairperson, Muhammad Matovu, and then Daphne, the treasurer, Daphne Pamela, and then we shall, the next show likely we shall have an answer for that. Okay. And then we shall determine likely how much it should go. Yeah,
that's very fine. So, deaf people outside and whoever is following and is concerned about this league, about the deaf tournament, about actually a deaf club in Masindi, So what you have to do is please just get in touch with the head coach in case of finance, in case of any support. Please, he read out his contact for you. And then also with the time, he will bring for you the bank account for those who will prefer it to the personal line. So you'll be in position to put in your contribution as we look forward supporting our own, that's the deaf people here in Masindi, and see how we can transform deaf football in Bunyoro and the entire country. So this is one of its kind I've ever seen since I've been supporting football here in Bunyoro, because I've never seen this tournament for deaf. No, I just have heard of it of recent, and this national event which is going to take place is also was supposed to be first of its kind. But they'll pushed it. I think September is not far, and then to also give much time for some people to prepare themselves, those who were not yet ready, and finance has really cut across. Everyone is crying, and we also know months of May, every calendar has been a month of challenges. Famine, money, everywhere. So that one also, we have to take note of it. But by September, I think we should be in big numbers when they start it. Then we come and support our own boys, not only by clapping hands, but financially. I appreciate, and whoever has given and is planning to contribute towards, we really welcome, and please do the needful. So away from that, today, Kitara Football Club here in Bunyoro, yes. Pride of Bunyoro, they are competing. They are like, should I say Arsenal and yes. Man City plus Liverpool.
Yes.
So they have managed to play draw with Mbarara Football Club, who is in 11th position. Yeah. Kitara was here. At home, they led in 9th minute through Omedi. That's Dennis Omedi, the striker. But in 86th minute, Mbarara came and equalized. The home fans were silenced.
Yes.
Kitara has played more 2 games than Bull and Vipers, who are to meet tomorrow. What does that mean? This draw mean to Kitara?
It means disaster.
Yes.
In brief, it means disaster. Because remember, when Kitara has played today, and that means that he's 2 games ahead of Vipers.
Yes.
Kitara was supposed to win this game so that it can be 4 points clear ahead of Vipers. And then the mathematics would be, okay, we pray so that Vipers at some point loses, yes. or at least it draws, so that then the mathematics then can be in favor of Kitara. But if it has drawn today, then that is a very big disaster. It puts Vipers at a very big advantage. If Vipers is to win tomorrow's game, and then the other balance of it, that is remained still in the cupboard,
yes.
Kitara is perhaps the best it can do this season is to go for secure a big 4 position.
First position, like how they actually dreamt of. For them, their main target was to finish among the top 4. And I don't know whether their dream will come true or they will again go beyond what they expected. But now, if they start relaxing like this, sometimes it will be unfortunate. Like Arsenal at the last minute, this is how they always do.
Yeah.
They come and give out the trophy to Man City at the last minute, where everyone expected that this time around Arsenal is not a joking subject. And you have been seeing them scoring many goals. But Kitara, right, if they are to win today, they are going to be 50 points, implying they were going to be ahead of, that's the Vipers, ahead of tomorrow's game by 4 points.
Yeah.
Now they have dropped back. They dropped 2 points.
So
Bull and Vipers, they are meeting tomorrow. They all have level. That's the same point. They have 46. So what do you expect out of tomorrow's game between Bull and Vipers? How do you expect it to end? And whom do you prefer to win it and who to lose it?
Well,
in order to favor maybe Kitara.
Well, if we are to favor Kitara, the best I would want as a Kitara fan is a draw. it doesn't matter whether it is a goal or a goalless draw. However, the other thing is Vipers is in the city. So naturally it will have more support
Yes.
in Nambole over Bull. But also the other fact we should not forget is that Bull knows Vipers very well.
Yeah.
They have had very serious and deadly encounters before.
They even beat them in Stanbic Cup last time 3-0.
3-0.
Masindi.
Exactly.
Yes.
So Bull knows Bull knows Vipers very well. So tomorrow's game is rather, when I'm to look at it, if anyone is going for betting, I would simply think of a goal to be sure.
The goal.
But to 100% say if Vipers is going to win or Bull is going to win, for now, it is still very hard. Yes, because both teams have the ability to win and both teams have the ability to lose because all of them, they have the energy. And remember, both teams have the money.
True.
Bull Bidiko has a lot of money. Vipers has been in the system for long. Their president has money. So all factors, the way I see, they are leveling.
They are favoring Vipers.
They are leveling, but the only thing perhaps it could be that maybe Vipers will have more supporters than Bull Bidiko. Let's see if maybe also more supporters can travel from other parts of the country. All those, perhaps also those who support Bull will come. There are even those who stay in the city,
Yes.
but they hate Vipers. You never know, they will also support Bull. Like for example, all Kitara fans, they will. You never know, they might support what Bull. We don't know, but perhaps for us as Kitara, we need a draw.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is actually Bull and the Vipers tomorrow game, and we expecting, you expect a draw out of that game. Then that is very, very, I think, important. It will favor some of us as fans of Kitara, because really, if Kitara to take this trophy, history could have been made.
Yeah.
And the village teams have never taken it for over now 40 years. We have never seen that. Yeah. So if they do that, honestly, it has to be celebrated. It's worth celebrating, and not always that those city teams to be the one dominating the trophies all the time. Yeah. So that is it, and let's wait. That's tomorrow between that is Bull and Vipers. So another game will be between that's KCCA versus Sports Club Villa de Jogos. How do you see that game? When you try to see it really this tomorrow Wednesday, the Uganda Premier League will really witness and arguable the biggest game of the season so far. If the KCCA takes on Sports Club Villa at that's the refurbished Mandela National Stadium, so that game is going to be very, very, very interesting, and people tomorrow will be in big numbers. So Villa up against KCCA. KCCA's form this season has not been as such, but also Villa has gained the form, and it is not going to be easy game. They are all more or less almost equal. So Villa up against KCCA, then Bull up against Vipers. How is that prediction for Villa and KCCA?
In brief, I will say Villa is going to beat KCCA. Although KCCA can't be taken for granted.
Yes.
We saw him coming here, and when he visited Kitara here, it is true they lost.
Yes.
But I'm telling you, it was not easy. It was not an easy win for Kitara. They had there was this nice Brazilian young man, very brown, the one who took a very good free kick, and he netted. Yeah. He was a very big threat, and other boys, they were very good. They have a very good midfield. So it's not going to be an easy game, but for me, I would think Villa still has an upper hand, because when you look at it, when you look at the position of KCCA, there is nothing serious he's really fighting for. He's not on a big threat of being going into relegation, but at the same time, he's not on the trophy. Yeah. So he's just there. He's a mediocre in between. But on the other hand, when you look at Villa, he's also on the trophy. Actually, when he wins all his matches, he will also be having very high hopes of taking the Uganda Premier League for this season.
Yes.
So I am very sure Villa will leave no chances to KCCA to waste his points.
Okay.
At worst, he must at least scoop a point. At best, he will scoop all the 3 points.
Okay. At worst, he must scoop 1 point.
Yes.
Yes.
And at most, he will scoop all the 3 points.
All right. So that is it actually in today's Uganda Premier League, and tomorrow, they are probably going to play, and it is going to be a tough one. I think it is where the trophy shall eagerly be determined whether Vipers or Bull or Kitara is still in the race. So leaving that one outside, Champions League is bouncing back today.
Yes.
Bayern Munich up against Real Madrid at 10 p.m. When you tried to see Bayern Munich last time, they removed Arsenal. They removed Arsenal, and then Real Madrid removed Manchester City.
Yeah.
So today, they are meeting. Bayern is at home. Real Madrid is away.
Yeah.
Who is likely to go for semi-finals?
Depending
on the form and the history of Champions League.
Well, when I combine the two,
yes,
I give it to Real Madrid.
Real Madrid.
The Bayern Munich of those days was, according to me, my assessment was stronger than the Bayern of today. The Bayern Munich of those days was this Bayern which would take Bundesliga in non-stop, season after season. For the first time, we have seen the Bayern which has given the Bundesliga away to Bayer Leverkusen. And when you look at even the way they have been performing...
After taking it 14 times
consecutive.
Yes.
This change has disrupted them in so many ways. And when you even look at, for example, even Tuchel, the coach of Bayern Munich, is already on pressure.
Yeah. And the rumors were linking him to Manchester United.
Yeah, already his departure as if it is around the corner. And already the fans are not very impressed with the performance. And when you look at that, and then you look at how Bayern survived Arsenal, it also gives me a very serious doubts if he's really going to manage Real Madrid. Because you remember, when Bayern visited Emirates, I think it was 2-2.
Yes.
And then now when Arsenal visited the other side, it was a 1-0. That was a very small margin.
Yeah.
And if it meant that if Arsenal was to just add in some small efforts,
equalize,
likely Bayern was going to jump off. And now when you compare his enemy, that is Real Madrid, look at the team he just removed. Man City is not a joke. Guardiola is a tough guy.
Yeah.
Now, when you compare Guardiola and Tuchel, I think, honestly, Real Madrid is going to take it.
Madrid is going to take it.
And when I'm comparing, I'm trying to look at the striking line of both teams. I am seeing Coman. Coman is not there, but Gnabry is back. Sane is there. He's back. And when you look at the other side, those two are very good. This one, who is on the striking line, Ken,
yes,
for Bayern Munich. That's a very terrible. It's a very good striking line. I love it.
It is good.
But when you also look at the other side, you look at Kamavinga, you look at Vinicius, you look at Rodri. Those boys are also a big threat. They are also very good. Yes.
Okay. So you prefer Madrid?
Yeah, I prefer Madrid. I think Madrid is going to win.
But when we try to go to the terms of betting, and some of the betting fans, you know what it means by odds.
Yes.
The odds are actually favoring, that's the Bayern. Yes. It has odd 2.35 at home. Yes. Then it draws the odd 3.75. And then a win for, that's the Madrid is odd 3.15. Kibimba, that's what they always call Kibimba.
Yes.
And it always wins by either luck or because maybe that team deserved that win. But in actual sense, odds do favor the small odds. They have more chances of winning than big odds.
Yeah.
But when you try to see here, Bayern has an upper hand of beating Real Madrid. But when you try to see here, there always some signs they put like a flame, these lights.
Yes.
And
Fire.
the fire.
Yes.
It is favoring Real Madrid with that big odd. So implying these people also know odds are just like numbers.
Exactly.
And Madrid is likely to win it.
Yeah, anything can happen with these odds. They cannot.
And even last time Madrid won in La Liga against Real Sociedad with a very big odd like this.
Yes.
We are wondering what has happened with Madrid to be given this such a big odd.
Yeah.
And yet their form is even ahead than Real Sociedad. But they beat Real Sociedad 1-0. So that one aside, tomorrow, today. Tomorrow, Wednesday, we have Borussia Dortmund up against Paris Saint-Germain. Paris Saint-Germain has all good good players. They actually had last season, they had the world stars. Those of Messi were all there. We had that Brazilian player striker. He was called who? He left. Neymar was also there. Mbappe. Amidst all those world stars, PSG did not even reach to the final. Are those people having curses? Do you expect them this season, since they are going to face Borussia Dortmund, who is also struggling? Because here, Borussia Dortmund being at home, still they favor who? Paris Saint-Germain, who is away. And they have smaller odd with that fire there, 2.55. And then Borussia Dortmund has 2.85. Draw is 3.80. What do you have to predict about this game?
You mentioned something that also caught my attention at some point. That year, that season when PSG was on fire, it had all the cream of football in the world. When you have Neymar, when you have Messi, when you have Mbappe, which trophy can really defeat you? But also
those of Di Maria,
they were there. But it just, they are Kimmys. But it just reminds me of one saying that also too many cooks spoil the soup.
Yes.
You know, it doesn't necessarily require too many seniors to take that Champions League.
Yes.
That's why we are for now. Me for now, I'm trying to look at why have they given PSG? Why are they thinking this time round it can demolish what?
Borussia
Dortmund. Me, I'm thinking of one thing. Now that all the other seniors left, I think Kylian Mbappe. Also there has been a lot of news linking him to his departure. So likely he might have the same mentality that Jamie Vardy has had on Leicester.
Yeah.
Because remember also his years have gone, he's 37, so he felt like, okay, let me do my last. Let me bring you again out of championship so that then I wish you people well. So perhaps since also Mbappe is having that mentality of feelings of wanting to leave the club, it would also be nice if he left it with a very good record, with a Champions League at least, to gift them with a Champions League. So likely he will try all his best to try and make a difference.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then AS Roma on Thursday against Bayer Leverkusen, who has actually surprised very many people this season.
Yes.
Do you see AS Roma surviving in the hands of Bayer Leverkusen? They are at home. They have all the 3.65. Bayer Leverkusen has all 2.14 away.
No. That is 100% Bayer Leverkusen has to win. Bayer Leverkusen has demonstrated right from the home league, from Bundesliga, it has even had encounters with even Bayern itself, and it has always really proved it that it's no match to it. And when I look at AS Roma and Bayern, when you look at the record of the unbeaten, and I think Alonso is wanting to make more history. To me, I think AS Roma is in hot soup.
AS Roma is on hot soup.
Is in hot soup.
Bayer Leverkusen is going to smash them.
It's going to smash them seriously.
Okay. So going as we finalize our Premier League on Thursday, we have that's Chelsea FC up against Tottenham Hotspurs, who actually squeezed the Arsenal last time, and they survived. Arsenal survived at the last minute. Spurs was supposed actually to equalize. That game was supposed to end 3-3, but Arsenal were lucky. They are facing Chelsea's at home, and then Tottenham is away. With odd 3 flat for Spurs, Chelsea odd 2.17. What's your prediction on Chelsea and Spurs?
Chelsea and Spurs, I'm giving it Spurs.
Spurs to beat Chelsea at Stamford Bridge?
Yes. Why? Chelsea has a very good squad, but the problem is they win only when they want. And
like
two,
Manchester.
And like, yeah. And two, Chelsea, they have a reputation. When you look at this season, really, especially now, there is nothing serious they are fighting for.
Yeah.
They are not fighting for top 4. They are not fighting for to jump out of relegation. They are just there, mediocres. But when you look at Spurs, it's fighting for something. Yeah, it really is eyeing those top 4 and to make sure it remains there.
Okay.
Now, when I looked at that game of Spurs versus with Arsenal, I thought I just felt like Spurs woke up late. If it had put up the same fight right from the word go, I'm telling you, Arsenal would have been in hot soup. It would have been either draw or a win. So if Spurs comes with the same game quality they reflected with Arsenal, I'm giving it Spurs. Although it is going to be an over.
Okay.
If for those betting, that is an over. Yes, it is an over because Chelsea matches they only win when they want, but they also have some nice boys who can score. Like Palmer is now aware that Haaland is already ahead of him by a goal. Likely he will want to keep up the pace. Sometimes also Madueke can be a very serious threat. He's very good at scoring. Apart from their number 9, who is Jackson, who I don't know what he's doing, but
that man, Jackson.
The man keeps on wasting people's chances.
Yeah.
He's left with one-on-one with the goalkeeper, and then he just does what he wants.
Then Arsenal up against Bournemouth on Saturday.
No, that's a straight win for Arsenal. That one, there is no question about it. Perhaps the best Bournemouth can do is to perhaps make it a goal. That's the
not
best
a draw, not a win.
There is no draw there.
Bournemouth attacked Man U at Old Trafford and banged them 3-0.
Yes.
And there was a time Bournemouth gave her time to Arsenal, not until Arsenal scored in the last added minutes, and Bournemouth were really robbed.
Yes. But
Bournemouth disturbs those big teams. When it comes to disturbing, they can disturb.
Yes, they can disturb, but this time round is not winning. It's okay, he's allowed, he can disturb him because it will not be a picnic.
Yeah.
Yeah, but likely Arsenal, I give it to Arsenal.
Arsenal
is going to win, but a goal on a goal basis.
On a goal basis. Manchester City up against Watford. Watford last time beat Man City. They beat also Tottenham Hotspurs. They almost beat the whole big teams apart from Man U. What is your prediction? Are they going to fail Man City?
Well, no. Man City is going to win. He's going to beat them seriously.
Okay.
Man City becomes mad when the season is ending, and especially if there is a nearby club which is trying also to bargain for the trophy.
Yeah.
It goes crazy. So Man City is going to bang, and it will win.
Okay.
With a very good goal margin. So I put it in over.
Yeah, okay. So right now, all Arsenal fans and the Man City fans, they'll put their hearts on Manchester United.
Yes.
That Man United will be the one to decide who will take the trophy this season. Because United will face Arsenal at Old Trafford. And you know it means whenever Arsenal faces Man U at Old Trafford. How many years has it taken for Arsenal to beat Manchester United at Old Trafford? Home and away.
Wow. Well, I don't have that history with me, but...
And United is also struggling. Tottenham Hotspurs has lost 2 consecutive Premier League games.
Yes.
United is in 6th position, not far from where Tottenham is. And Tottenham is facing Chelsea, implying if Chelsea beats
Spurs.
And United wins their game next weekend against Crystal Palace. They will play on a Monday.
Yes.
Then the gap will only be left with the 3 points. Then Spurs is also left with
Arsenal.
With the Arsenal.
No,
with
finished.
Spurs is left with the Man City. They played Man City. They are left with the Man City. They are also left with Liverpool.
Yes.
So do you see Spurs losing all those games against big teams? And don't you think that Manchester will see it as now advantage? At least they should be winning a game in order to recover that point.
Yeah, that is very true. The remaining fixture for Spurs, unfortunately, is not very good.
Yes.
I am seeing a situation where Manchester will take over Spurs. They will swap the positions. And then Spurs is likely to slope.
Yes.
Because you saw how it suffered at the hands of Arsenal. And then Man City is still there. And even Liverpool.
Yes.
Even Liverpool.
And Chelsea.
Even Chelsea.
Yes.
That is bad news for Spurs, but it may spell good news for Manchester United. It might be an opportunity for it to climb back. Yeah.
Okay, I think that is it, your prediction and whatever. So whoever has been following us, thank you very much for actually keeping live on That's Elkem TV. We are now coming to the end of our today's program. Kangau, you can say your last word as we sign out.
Yeah, thank you so much for all you dear viewers, for the audience, the attention, and for being with us since we started. And I want also to particularly thank the deaf community in Masindi for the hard work you're putting in the training and all the preparations we are making. And I also call upon the entire Masindi community and Bunyoro as at large to please come and you join efforts so that we work as partners for the good of the deaf people in our region.
Thank you very much, Just Yaseri. Whoever has been following us, we appreciate. And thank you so much for being with us right from that time up now. Whatever you are doing, we are really very grateful. And as Elkem, we like and love you so much for whatever you are doing. Please, you can also go on our respective platform. That's Facebook. You follow us, you like, you go on YouTube, like us, as we see on how we transform. That's the Bunyoro's Football by Elkem TV, #1 online platform. We're just here in the hearts of Masindi municipality. As usual, we shall be cruising and telling you what transpired in the world of football. So I want to appreciate whoever is following us from outside there. Smart King Williams is saying wonderful service by my home TV Elkem. Thank you, that's Smart William. Thank you very much. And then here Elkem Television on air. Yes, and then here Sante Laz. Hi, bro Andama, for the good program. Thank you, Laz. How is Koboko? Thank you for following us live from Koboko. Then Western So, but why Kitara losing these vital points? Andama, yeah, Kitara actually, you know, when it always comes to climax, I think they tried really hard to ensure that they pick this maximum point, but Mbarara also, they are also not in good position. They are trying to look for better position where they can also get money. You know, they are also paid. So where you finish is where the money falls. When you are maybe down there, that will be also the package you get. So most teams fight for position and also money. So Mbarara didn't want also to lose, and they have come here to actually grab the whole 3 points. But unfortunately, it was unfortunate for our own, that's Kitara, guys here on their own pitch, that's the home ground. It didn't favor them. What they did was to say at the point equally with, that is none other than Mbarara City. It was a derby kind of. Yes, Mbarara also has some of those players who were from Kitara has some of the players like Paul Mucheruz was once Mbarara football club player, and he right now is Kitara. You know what it means when your former player meets you. So that is it. Whoever has been following us, we appreciate you. And right now, I want to say thank you very much for following us. We meet again. That's next week. If God so wishes, we are out of here. Take care and a very blessed week ahead.